Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have another first impressions video, and it's actually about some new eyeshadows that I got. They're the ColourPop Peachy Keen Eyeshadow Set. Now I have never bought any products from ColourPop. This is basically my first impression of their products. So I really wanted to test it out first, the eyeshadows. And actually I looked for the single ones and there were so many, so I'm glad that I went for the set ones first because they're cheaper if you really want to buy individual ones. And second of all, in a way I feel like they make for you easier to color match the shadows together. So what I love about this palette is that it actually has basically warm tones. I have these two brown shades right here, then it has a gold metallic, and then the one that I was really intrigued to try, which is this peachy one right here. I'm gonna obviously cut them out. I'm gonna swatch them first on my skin, and obviously if you can see, I'm not wearing any eyeshadows, so you're gonna see basically me applying it and just overall my general opinion about them. So I'm gonna get them out of the box and show them individually. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna speak briefly about each shadow and definitely do a bit of a swatch. So, like I said before, it comes with 3 mattes and 1 metallic. So the first one that I'm going to swatch is actually Kennedy. Now, Kennedy is this gorgeous peach, and I'm so intrigued to use this one. I feel like definitely it's a crease color, but then again, I feel like I can use it all over the lid. Definitely it's a shadow that I don't own in any of my eyeshadow palettes, so definitely it's gonna be quite an experiment. Now the other matte one that it has is actually this one, which is called Cornelious. Now Cornelious is like this brown rosy one that I guess is like that everyday shade that you can wear under crease. Definitely is like the most popular one I guess to use, but definitely I love it like all over the eye, and definitely it's amazing to create like a really subtle smoky brown look. Now the other one that it has that is a matte one is called Bandit. Now Bandit is like this dark brown with a bit of burgundy I guess on it. This one I think is gonna look gorgeous like on the waterline, then again on the crease like a really deep smoky eye I guess. And from all of it I guess this one is really pigmented, like I really love the way that it looks. And then the fourth one, which is actually the only metallic that it brought, is actually called Crimper. Now Crimper is this like sparkly gold that I guess obviously you know because we are in festive season, I guess this will look amazing all over the lid with definitely some gorgeous matte lips, matte red lips. And this one I feel like I can even wear like really on the inner corners of the eye, like to get like that Victoria's Secret style. So definitely this one I feel like in this season is gonna be one that I'm going to try on a lot. So I'm gonna start putting them actually on my eyes. I'm gonna put the camera a little bit closer so you guys can see a little bit better the quality of these shadows. Okay guys, so now we're definitely close. So I think I'm gonna start with Kennedy, and I think I'm gonna use Kennedy all over the lid, almost like an eyeshadow base, and then I'm gonna put Crimper on top of it to create a bit of a sparkle, and then I'm gonna use I think Bandit and Cornelius more on the crease as a transition color. And definitely the color I feel like is really subtle. I mean it looks quite white because of the lighting. I feel like it looks more of a pale pink. Like it doesn't, like the color I feel doesn't pay off as well as it looks on the little pot. So I guess with this one I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought it was more pigmented, but basically maybe it could be that on my skin it just doesn't look as white. I guess that definitely with someone has lighter skin tone, I guess this one would look great, but on me it just looked like a normal base color and nothing too out of the ordinary. So I'm gonna keep putting a little bit under the waterline, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump with the crease colors. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go in with Cornelius, which is the lightest brown, and I'm gonna put it all over the lid, all over the crease, just as a crease color, just using it with a crease brush. Just creating a little bit of a depth. I don't know if you guys can see, but definitely this one I love. I guess it just looks so subtle, and definitely it's a color that I feel like I can get a lot of wear out. So I'm gonna keep putting on the other eyelid, and then I'm gonna put a little bit on the waterline as well. Now definitely I'm loving cornelious. I guess on me definitely these colors work, and I put a little bit also on the waterline. Definitely now looks a bit darker. It just guess it helps to show the eyeshadows. So definitely cornelious I love. So now what I'm going to do is actually use a bit of bandit. Almost I like a little bit of a V shade. Just very Chloe Morello I guess. And then I'm going to blend it in to create a little bit of a smoky look. So I'm gonna get bandit, and not just with see, well, this is actually a smudge brush, but I'm gonna use it to create a bit of a line. And then I'm just going to blend it in. Just added bandit, and I love it because it looks a bit brownish red, and I guess I love it. It definitely reminds me a lot of the Clinique Honey one. But this one definitely is my favorite one. I knew it since the moment that I swatched it because I feel from all of them it's the one that it was mostly pigmented, and I definitely love it as a crease color, and obviously under the waterline. I guess it's just that color that you can always rely on when you really want a subtle smoky look. So definitely this one I'm just really in love. Kennedy not so much. Cornelius I guess yes, because definitely it's just a shade that I'm not going to use. So now I'm going to put on top of all over the lid a bit of crimper just to see how much this one sparkles. And oh my god, that just gold sparkly shadow on steroids. I love it. It's really sparkly and loose, so definitely you have to be very cautious because then you're gonna get pretty much glitter everywhere. But oh my god, I love how sparkly this one looks. I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara, definitely just make my eyes a little bit more visible, and then I'm gonna come back a little bit far away so you can see how everything looks. And definitely I'm wearing on my lips Kylie Jenner 30 Peach, so I guess I'm gonna put a little bit of the liquid lipstick because I'm just wearing the pencil just to pretty much have an evenly peach makeup look. Well guys, this is basically the end results. Now definitely I darken up a little bit the room so you can see more the qualities of these shadows. But to be completely honest, I knew that I was ending up liking the two of them, which was Bandit and Crimper, because on my skin, as I swatched them, I knew they were really pigmented, so definitely they will work. Now, Kennedy unfortunately just lost itself on my list. Like, I knew that it's gonna be very hard to work with those bright colors, but I guess as a base one works. And Cornelius, I mean, I do have a lot of shades similar to this one on a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I have, so definitely I think I'm gonna get a lot of worn out of it anyway. But because I just really wanted some new ones, and I guess the other two were definitely a new addition to my eyeshadows. But overall, I think I'm happy because these eyeshadows were at least almost like $4 something, so they weren't crazily expensive. And I guess for the quality, definitely a few of them works, maybe others don't. So I guess definitely next time I'm gonna purchase in better single ones instead of just going for the palette, because like I said before, just one of them didn't work as well as the other ones did. But I'm really happy with the way that it looks. Definitely I'm going to test out some other eyeshadows from ColourPop. I mean, they're really affordable, and I guess I feel like I feel like the darker ones are going to be really pigmented, and the sparkly ones are sure are sparkle, and I think that's why I'm happy. Um, but definitely I wanna try their liquid lipsticks, which I have heard so many things about them, and I feel like they compare them to the Kylie Jenner because some say that actually they're made on the same factory. I'm not sure, but overall I'm really happy with the results. So I guess this video was helpful if you definitely want to buy some ColourPop eyeshadow, especially the Peachy Keen set. So guys, this pretty much is I'll see you on next Thursday for my newest video. But definitely please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will really appreciate feedback, so you can definitely write below. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on next Thursday. Bye!